Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next
Hello,
2
everyone,
hours,
and
it might not
welcome
feel
to
like that.
Emirates Stadium.
The stadium is full of noise and energy.
Against
This certainly
Suriname.
matters. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave, which envelops the team. Things already rolling.
Now there's a headline maker, Steven Gerrard.
Focal point for any team he plays in.
Yeah, I suspect he may be deployed as a more holding midfielder, but that seems wrong when you know how good he is 30 yards forward.
And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Suriname with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. There's a sharp little ball here. Oh, good spread. That's a good foray he's making. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he get on the end of this? And he's worked it through. And Stoichkov!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
And it's Gerrard. That's destined for the flank.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Suriname replying all the early pressure.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Knocks it into space. No, that's been intercepted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Played out wide. Thinks about the shot. Ødegaard. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Joelinton did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Platini. Platini! Oh, it's a thumping hit. Roberto. Still goalless at the moment. Gerrard, never out of the action for very long. Arsenal are a team that take pride in possession.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. They like to be brave with the ball, get on it, have a go, Peter, try something different. They certainly have the players who are very eager to take that on.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Ødegaard. Counts, gets into a good position. Very nicely done. That'll be a corner. Gerrard goes short. He's got away. Arsenal can try it again now. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Incoming Dylan. Oh, greatly! Goal! Arsenal! It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Arsenal are in front now, the game's only goal. It's counts! That's Bebeto.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Nicely aimed pass. Ødegaard. Gerrard. Gerrard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Ødegaard, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. And it's Yaya Toure.
Suriname certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Ødegaard. And here's Platini. It's a good ball out wide. Ødegaard. Oh, good-looking ball.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Ball shapes to shoot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here?
There will be one.
And he welcomes it in.
Time.
It's a sharp pass. Chouameni. And it's half-time. Yeah, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Suriname go in at half-time with a game to chase.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Substitution.
So off we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, that's a key interception. Stoichkov! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Suriname have their second corner now. Chance for a shot! And now they can spring out of defence. Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. Suriname come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
He's found a way through. Oh, he's been caught napping. Real chance! So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. What a throw in. Roberto Carlos. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Stam gets over and intercepts.
Arsenal are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
And here's Platini. And it's Aubameyang. Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's fabulous.
The attendance for this match
Deflection over
was
the goal line for a
62,005.
corner. So the fourth corner of the game. Gerrard plays it short. It's Roberto Carlos! And that is doing no harm at all.
Carlos probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Raul. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much.
And the finish!
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And it's capped. And here's Ødegaard.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That's good running with the ball. Jordan Henderson is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Suriname are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Aubameyang.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Roberto Carlos proves just a little bit too strong. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And it's Gerrard. Showing good feet. Oh, he's having a goal! Magnificent! A finish of true class! And there's the goal they've been looking for. You just know there is no stopping that.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the
Number
manager's absolutely
17.
loving this.
Steven Gerrard. Steven Gerrard. Steven Gerrard. Substitution for Arsenal. Number 8, Platini. Number 9, Aubameyang. Number 18, Dirk Kuyt. Number 17, Gerrard. Number 4,
So
Ødegaard.
changes afoot here,
Coming on
and
the
from
field,
both sides.
Number 20,
Arsenal are
Bale.
doing very nicely,
Number
thank
22,
you.
Yeah, I can't think of a better
Rafinha.
time, Peter, to get that
Number
2-goal
7,
cushion. That, for me,
Donadoni.
should be decisive.
Number 5, Tonali. Number 14, Gattuso. Substitution in progress.
Gattuso. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Tonali. That pass has been well intercepted. Nicely shaped ball. Stam kept his eye on it, and he's there. Yaya Toure, a picture of focus and alertness. Tonali. Driving on and making good progress. He's having a shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Oh, he went for it there, knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
Played out to the left flank.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Gattuso. Roberto. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Yaya Toure. And it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos got a long way forward to join the attack.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Gyökeres. So what can they make of this? Oh, it's Bebeto. Gattuso. And that's that. performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway.
There's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest, and we're talking defence.
And that is?
Yeah, it's got to be Paolo Maldini.
Who's arguing?
Yeah,
And Bebeto! And again! Doué is flagged offside.
it's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
He's had it taken off him. Araujo gets across to intercept that. Played out to the left flank. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Doué. Roberto Baggio. He can run onto that. Thiago. Modric. It's a good ball out wide. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And here's Ibrahimovic. That is good alertness. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Modric. De Rossi. Baggio with the foul. Oh, he's taken it. And this is Ibrahimovic. And that is expertly dealt. Takes a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Big chance! Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Terrific effort! That's a decent clearance. Suriname have the chance to go the other way. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Ibrahimovic. Akanji did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Look, the only way of becoming more aware, Peter, is by lifting your head and realising who's where around you.
Thiago cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Thiago always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it. Akanji, good-looking ball. Now it's Yamal. Chance! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Inter Milan have their second corner now.
Cambio di giocatori.
And it's been hooked away. Spread out to the left.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And the finish! This time, surely, Ibrahimovic! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Maldini.
Has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Shifted it to the flank. Suriname have run the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. And they're back on the ball again. Inter Milan are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish, provided you have enough ballers in your team and someone who can dictate the tempo.
Ibrahimovic! That was probably asking just too much. Saliba cuts out the pass. And here's Ibrahimovic. Closing in on goal. He's in a great position here. Vinicius Junior! Goal! Inter! Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came up beautifully.
Inter Milan have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, but I think
Vinicius Junior! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And he's managed to get rid. Stood up well to him there. And a chance! No, just not quite.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Somewhat off target. Tries to pass it through. And he was alert to it. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Il quarto uomo
Jordan
indica
Henderson.
2 minuti di recupero.
Otto. And it's Henderson. For Joelinton. Defending was strong and firm. And the referee has blown for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Suriname finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So straight into the second half.
Suriname can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Can he finish? Vinicius Junior. Roberto Baggio. Neatly clipped into space. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior makes a dash for it, and he shoots! And a neat finish! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
And now he tries a shot! And no mistake. Just one goal in it now. Game on! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Suriname cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Just about up to the hour now. Now it's Bebeto. Lovely chance! And it's been given away. Shapes to shoot. In he goes again. And that's a tidy finish. They have come roaring back.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such a...
It's a loose ball. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. Vinicius Junior. Thiago can so cleverly bypass the press. It's a really well-measured ball. Showing great feet there. And that has left him in a heap. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Chance for it! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Suriname perhaps contemplating their next change here. Great ball if he can get there. And the shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vinicius Junior on 2 now and looking for 3. Great defending, strong and determined. Half an hour gone in the second half. And it's Modric. Over to the right flank. Neither of these... He's had a shot! Now that's a real chance missed.
Oh, look, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Thinks about the shot.
Inter really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Shot at goal! Oh, it's come loose. And he's hit it long. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Modric. And this is Ibrahimovic. Brilliantly cut out. 5 minutes left on the clock.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And this is Modric. He's having a shot! And he's quick to get rid. Not where it came from. Oh, well played. Looking tidy in possession here. Ibrahimovic gets flagged offside.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 23.
Inter Milan can
Numero
make
13.
their change now with
Numero
a break in
22.
play.
Ibrahimovic.
We
Numero
are
8.
into overtime.
Thiago.
This interception, his
Numero
positioning
7.
was spot on.
Modric.
Hazard.
Lasciano il campo per il
Mbappe.
numero 20. Hazard. Il numero 11.
Needs Needless to say, that deserved better.
Il numero
He did
18.
well there, held his
Il
run
numero
enough
5.
to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Il numero 21.
Desperate defending
Pirlo.
required
Ci
here.
saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Pirlo with the short one. Raul. And we're done. Decent game of football that, intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Suriname
Signore e
certainly
signori,
had
vi
some
invitiamo-
good...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expected
Hello,
buzz in the
everybody,
stadium,
and
and the
welcome
players
to
on the
today's
pitch are
match.
raring to go any
Suriname
minute now.
Against Barcelona.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as...
And the shot! It's a clearance, but not much of one.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Chiellini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Roberto Baggio shapes to shoot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Suriname with the corner, there first. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nice looking ball. Harrison spots it and intercepts.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
That's Bebeto. Vinicius Junior. Tonali. Vinicius Junior. Well, that looks a decent ball. Real chance! Goal! Barcelona! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Suriname finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Neymar. Jordan Henderson looking for options for movement. Marquinhos cuts it out.
Suriname really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's made its way to him. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Cherki, that's really well manoeuvred.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Marquinhos is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. That's Bebeto. And here's the chance to counter. And here's Vinicius Junior. He'll try from distance. Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away.
Vinicius Junior really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's through here. Chiellini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Cherki makes a dash for it.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Cherki running with intent. Half an hour played now. Vinicius Junior has it out wide and it's big chance! Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Suriname looking to get level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Chiellini gets across to intercept that. Neymar. Pass is coming off in quick... Shot! Surely! Goal! Barcelona! Into the lead once more. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Substitution for Suriname, number 23.
Suriname can now
Joelinton.
introduce the first
Coming
of their
on to replace
substitutes.
him is
Well, he can certainly make
number
his side a lot more
17,
unpredictable, Peter. You know,
Chouameni.
he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's having a hit! Oh, off the bar! Chouameni, he's it long. Suriname can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. Roberto Baggio. And here's Vinicius Junior. Stood up well to him there.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Closing in on goal. And the shots! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it. And for the first half, that is that. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Please be reminded that drinking is only allowed in the areas shown on this map. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
So right back into the action.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
No way he was going to let him past. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Koundé gets over and intercepts. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Chouameni, Vinicius Junior. And they're back on the ball again. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior scooting forward. Lovely feet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Raul.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Raul. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. it's Henderson. And here's Baggio. The ball has bounced loose now. Raul, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Suriname, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Not the most accurate pass. And this is Bebeto. Now, can they get him away? Tries a shot! And there's a goal! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Just one in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Vinicius Junior. He's had a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That has been cut short. Chiellini.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Here's Tchouaméni. Vinicius Junior.
That was lovely, that.
He is through here. Very nicely done. Vinicius Junior! More pressure on the opposition goal.
Barcelona really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Tchouaméni. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Olmo. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Mendes deals with that comfortably. Jordan Henderson. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And here's Vinicius Junior.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that.
And the finish! Tchouaméni. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And this is Roberto Baggio. And this is Bebeto. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side.
Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Suriname really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
This is a promising build-up. And he's intervened well there. Chouameni. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Vinicius Junior, and he's managed to get free. Oh, such a clever touch.
Such good technique.
He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Bebeto with 2 goals. And that'll be the end of that. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins,